What's up guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be back here with a whole new batch of videos for you guys. If you are new here, then welcome. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm born and raised in the US, but I moved to Taiwan in July of 2020 during COVID, and I documented my whole airport and hotel quarantine process here online. And then in 2021, I quarantined again and I documented that through live streams, and I met a lot of you guys in my community, and I'm super excited to bring you guys along for my next adventure. So in 2022, I was able to explore a lot of Taiwan, hike a lot of Taiwan's tall mountains, get a couple of my free dive licenses, and actually I was able to do one of the things on my bucket list, which is completing Taiwan's 3 challenges. So if you've ever heard of Taiwan's 3 challenges, you'll know that these are the 3 top activities that every Taiwanese person says that you need to do when you come to Taiwan. Whether you're a local Taiwanese or you're a foreigner just visiting the country, these 3 challenges should definitely be at the top of your list. So what do these 3 challenges entail, you may ask? Number 1 is to hike the tallest mountain in Taiwan, which is Jade Mountain, also known as Yushan. And number 2 is to swim across Sun Moon Lake, which is a large lake in the middle of Taiwan. Number 3 is to cycle around the entire country by bike. So I was fortunate enough to be able to do all these activities last year and complete the challenge myself, and I'm super excited to announce that this year I will be taking you guys on that same adventure. So yes, of course, you're gonna get a whole discount code and all that stuff, so stay tuned. All right, so for the details, this year in September of 2023, I will be taking you guys on a 3-week adventure to complete these 3 challenges. Yes, they are all outdoor activities, so if you are not an outdoors person, this is probably not for you, but if you would love an adventure and you would love a challenge, this is definitely something worth going for. All right, to start off, we're actually gonna start off with a bike ride, which in my opinion, it's not the hardest per se, but it is the longest, so it definitely requires a lot of endurance. We will be spending the first 2 weeks by bike. You can choose either an electric bike or a road bike, and we'll be going around the entire country of Taiwan. I personally loved my bike ride experience. I was able to see a lot of different cities, a lot of different counties, and I got to discover a lot of Taiwan scenery, different cuisines, different people, and overall just a great view of all of Taiwan. After the bike ride, we are actually going to be heading over to Sun Moon Lake for the swim. So the swim actually only happens once a year. Usually throughout the year, you are not allowed to swim in Sun Moon Lake, but once a year they do open it for the swim carnival, where about 10,000 people swim together across the lake, and it's just overall a really fun afternoon with your friends. For the most part, you are just paddling across the water. It's not really like full-on swimming because you are required to have a life flotation device, which we will provide for you, so you do not need to worry about that. And every couple hundred meters there is a platform with volunteers, and they have snacks and water. They keep you hydrated and keep you full. A lot of people will be like, hey, I heard at like platform whatever 100 meters there's like cookies or crackers or Pringles, and it's really fun. So for that activity, we will be staying at Sun Moon Lake for 2 nights in a really nice hot spring resort, so definitely join that if you are interested. The deadline for that one is coming up quickly, so make sure to sign up for that. That's gonna be really fun. After Sun Moon Lake, we will be heading directly to Jade Mountain. So for our Jade Mountain adventure, it will be just like Sun Moon Lake, 2 nights, and the first night will actually be at the bottom of the mountain, acclimating to the elevation and the altitude, and then the next day we'll actually wake up and start our hike, and then around the afternoon time we should reach the cabin at the top of the mountain just below the summit, and we'll spend the night there. They provide meals for us, they provide sleeping bags and all that, so you do not need to bring that up, and of course everything that you do need we will provide for you, so you don't need to worry about anything. Just make sure you have some good hiking boots and a jacket. Once we stay overnight at the cabin at the top of the mountain, it's actually called Pai Yun Lodge if you want to look that up. So wake up call is at like 1:30 the next morning, and everybody gets up together, eats breakfast at like 2:30 in the morning, and we all start hiking up to the summit, and then we catch the sunrise. It's beautiful, everybody has a great time, and then we make our way down all the way to the bottom of the mountain, and then we go back to Tainan. So why Tainan, you may ask? Actually, that weekend is a long weekend in Taiwan. It's a huge holiday weekend, and we will be celebrating the Mid-Autumn Festival, which, if you're familiar, it's actually also known as the Barbecue Festival in Taiwan, and maybe my favorite. I love Barbecue Festival. If you've been following me for a couple years, you know that I go to Costco every year during Barbecue Festival, and there's always like a huge crowd, and everybody is like fighting for the meat. It's a really fun time. So after we complete all of our 3 challenges, we will be celebrating with a Mid-Autumn Festival Festival BBQ. If you don't feel up for the challenge for all these adventures, you are still welcome to join us for the barbecue. We would love to see you there. So if you're interested, make sure to ask me. You can just message me on Instagram, any other details, any other questions you have. Obviously, I will be making more videos with frequently asked questions, but you can sign up in the link in my description, and the code for 20% off is Annie20, that's ANNIE20. And yes, as I said, I will be bringing you guys on this adventure with the help of my team. I will be speaking English, so if English is not your primary language, we do have guys that will be speaking in Mandarin and in Taiwanese, but I will be only speaking in English, so I hope you can understand English, and if not, just let me know. If you notice, I've actually scheduled all the videos of my bike rides, so make sure you subscribe so you get notifications for all those videos, and they are premieres, so I will be in live chat once those go live. If you haven't already, join the Discord. I will be doing a food challenge soon. If you have any other questions, I will be answering them in future videos to come. Lots of frequently asked questions, lots more details about the activities, but for now, make sure you just sign up because the deadlines are approaching. And without further ado, I will see you in Taiwan. Bye!